This is Real Estate Talk Boston. I'm here with one of our Boston power players, and actually, I'm going to make the statement, my favorite guest of all time, Gail Roberts from Coldwell Banker in Cambridge. Gail, thank you for stopping by today.
I'm glad that I could make it out. I love these new spots here.
And we have had a lot of guests, and people are going to get mad at me for saying this, but you are right at the top as someone that likes to have a lot of fun when you come in studio, as we've seen.
We do have fun.
We do have fun, right? You're here to talk real estate, though. You live in Cambridge. You eat, sleep, and breathe Cambridge. You sell a lot of real estate there. What's going on in that part of the market right now?
Well, Cambridge continues to just be a very favorite place for a lot of people. We, again, are going into our now fifth year of an inventory shortage. So today in the city of Cambridge, there are 89 properties total on the market. Singles, condos, multis, all prices. 6 years ago today, we had 287 properties on the market.
Wow, that's a
huge
difference.
But Cambridge is just a draw for a lot of people. You know, we have the universities. It's a beautiful city. You're easy access to Boston, to the theaters, there's so much I'm having trouble getting it out. But we've got restaurants. There's Harvard, there's MIT, there's Lesley, there's Cambridge Culinary School. We're surrounded by Tufts, the whole medical area. You know, we have theaters in Cambridge, Boston. I'm in and out of Boston in 10 or 15 minutes. I can get to the airport in 15 minutes.
Sure, and a lot of people, I think, especially if you're coming from out of town, consider Cambridge Boston, right? But the actual city of Cambridge, although it is really part of Boston, it has its own feel.
Well, but it's its own city.
Yeah.
So it is right next to Boston. We have about 106,000 residents. It's an active city. People are always making fun of us a little bit about some of our activities, but it's a draw. There's so much going on. There's lectures. We've got Harvard has a whole slew of museums, and it's just a very cool place. As a matter of fact, more and more restaurants are coming in. You know, you can almost walk to any corner and come up with fun things to do. And the Charles River runs right through us.
Which is a huge bonus for sure. When it comes to real estate, low inventory, people are coming in. A lot of times professors are coming in from all over the world, right? Are you seeing with low inventory and people coming from overseas that cash is king in Cambridge?
Almost all over cash is king. And a lot of the offers that come in will not be subject to financing. As you know, being one of the top, I will do a little plug, as being one of the top mortgage lenders around.
Thank you.
That a lot of times it won't be subject to financing. Some will be going for mortgages and some will just be paying cash. But of course, that's always puts your offer a little ahead of other people's. People are doing inspections prior to putting an offer in, or even easy inspections, just so that they don't have to make it subject to, because the competition is so fierce for properties.
So what I'm hearing is, for somebody that's trying to come into the Cambridge market, there's low inventory, it's extremely competitive, a lot of people with cash coming from all over the world. It's a great place to live. For the person out there that doesn't check all those boxes, how do they make sure they're prepared to make an offer in that market? I know right off the bat, you got to be working with a top professional like yourself.
You and I have discussed this, that with anybody, I think they should all be working with top professionals. And I know my area. I don't venture to Brookline. I don't venture to Newton. You know, take the person in Brookline or Newton or Weston that does the job that I do, but out there. You have to know your inventory. So I think you want someone that specializes. You know, my team and I specialize in Cambridge, Somerville, Watertown, Belmont, Arlington. That gets someone that knows the area. Also, get pre-approved. I mean, that's just a major thing. I know that if I get a pre-approval from you, it's like gold. And I'm not trying to sell you right now, but there's certain, if you know where things are coming from, it's getting the lawyer that knows how to keep the deal going together. That I think everyone needs to be with professional people that know the area.
And without question, we can't stress this enough. We talk about it all the time on the show, really putting together that A-team, knowing that you have the agent that knows the market that's going to guide you down the right path. The mortgage banker, broker, like you said, if you are financing, it has to be in place. There can't be any gray area. You have to get that in place before you make that offer. And the attorney that can help you navigate the contracts and advise you on some stuff. With real estate, things can get a little hairy at times, not because anybody wants them to. It's just that there's a lot of stones that are uncovered sometimes that throw you a little off the path.
It's a huge thing that people are working with. And whether they're buying or selling, and switching sides for a minute, when you hear how low the inventory is, it is a phenomenal time to sell your house. That, again, I think that sellers need to work with local people. I see that those are the sales, I think, that go the highest when you're working with someone that the brokers and buyers recognize as being a leading agent in that area. When brokers come in from out of town, what are they doing? It's not the same.
And they can throw the highest price at you to make you think that you're going to get a better number, but that's not what it's about.
No. But it is making sure that the house is positioned properly in the market so that when it hits, it's going to get all these buyers that are looking. Correct. And the other thing, switching back again, that when the buyers come in, they do have to be educated by their agents so that they are aware where things are selling. Yeah. I mean, that to me is just a huge thing, that my buyers are educated so that they know what something is asked, where it's sold, so that when they go to make an offer, they're comfortable saying, okay, we're asking this, but we're going in over here, and we may have to go to here. It's a really important, it's an important piece, and it's a stressful time. Buying and selling can be stressful, and it should be fun.
It should be fun. Now, for the person out there that's thinking, okay, now's the time to sell, but I'm also buying on the high end. I had this person, a client ask me today, should I sell and take my money to the sidelines? What are your thoughts on that?
You know what? It's just, I keep seeing prices going up. That I was talking to someone on my team the other day, and we said, I can't believe that one of the properties just sold for a lot of money. And I said, we've got to get used to the fact that the values have risen. The values have gotten higher. So when we say it's high to 5 years ago, high to 6 years ago, but that's a really hard thing to know. And sure, if I could say to you the market's going to switch in 18 months, I could really put my finger, we could all do quite a
You don't
job.
have the crystal ball?
No, I don't. It broke. But we can juggle these things. But we can just give out the fact we know, we hear. But it's hard. Okay, can we take a break?
Yes. Let's take a break. This is Real Estate, powered by Hub.